Alrighty, what's up, my friends? Just trying to finish up some stuff on this end. Everything looks to be functional. Have not streamed it yet, but here is Depth. Depth is a game where you play as either divers or a shark, and it's a I always forget the word for it, but it's a multiplayer game in which it's like asynchronous or whatever, an asynchronous multiplayer game, kind of like a lot of the games we've been playing recently. By the way, thank you for last time, Gamer Barbie, for the follow back. Much appreciation. Always love that. That's why I like to raid as well, because, you know, we both benefit. Alrighty, so we are all caught up. We are alone right now because Dreeble seems to be not around, and he is the other person I know who has the game. DJ has it as well, but I do not believe that he will be around to play today. So we're going to play Depth for some amount of our stream. Exactly how much, I don't know. Haven't really decided. It really doesn't matter. I mean, we'll play for a little while. Maybe we'll play for most of the stream. Maybe not. It depends how many viewers we get in for other games we might play. Like if I get a ton of people in the chat who want to play like Dead by Daylight, we can switch over. That's not a problem. I just figured I'd start with something new so that we can get a little taste of other such games that we own that we could potentially play. Because if people are really into it, that's all good with me. I'm actually terrible at Depth. Just awful. I have 6 hours in it, which is not a lot, obviously, but I am just terrible. I'm okay as a diver, sort of. Not perfect, but okay. As a shark, I am just god-awful. I will be practicing as the sharks at some point. We'll switch back and forth. Unlike Dead by Daylight, where we were kind of restricted to play only the survivors, because you can't matchmake with a monster and survivors, so we'd have to go solo. We wanted a monster and just ditch our friends. This game doesn't have that restriction. I can be with Dreeble, for example. He can go for diver, I can go for shark, and it won't guarantee you your role, because since the two of you are queuing together, it might put you wherever it feels is necessary, so you might both be sharks or both be divers, but it'll try its best. Also, if you choose either, that same thing. You can just end up with whoever you are. This game has a lot of little nuances that are a little bit complicated to explain until we're in there. But currently there are 8 different sharks with different powers and statistics. There's a 7th shark, a 9th shark coming right now. It is the blue shark. It hasn't made it into the game yet, but it won the vote because there's votes on Depth about new sharks once in a while, so that's a thing. I'm just going to slowly hover through them so you guys can see what they are. I'm not going to explain all the statistics because I don't even know. I'll be honest. I know some things, like these 3 sharks are a little bit tankier. Some of the sharks over towards the right are usually, minus the hammerhead, are a little bit quicker and kill you faster, or have some special power that makes them particularly threatening. Personally, I usually play something more along the lines of the hammerhead, just because of a very balanced style of play. Nice. Or something like the great white, just because they're very tanky, so I'm less likely to screw my teammate over. Humans get money, which they collect either by actually just gold. I forgot, you don't even get money for killing sharks if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but you get money by picking up gold that's on the ground, which was what I'll be doing a lot of if I can. And then you are able to buy better weapons every time you die. You can get a new loadout, which is very nice for the diver's longevity. What do I want to pick up here? I like to go cheap when I can. The sharks have to kill, 100%. If they kill you, they get evolution points, and they come back in with special powers. They can either upgrade their active power, because each shark has an active power, or they come back with other things, like increased durability, or speed, or like some special interesting powers. You know, like once you grab a diver, you can continue to dash away, so you can grab someone and pick them up and leave with them, basically. Little things like that. There's a ton of evolutions for sharks, so I couldn't possibly detail them all. I'm sure I don't know them. But since we're human, basically we're going to look around at all of these available guns at some point. They also have upgrades you can add to them temporarily for that match, which can be nice. Just like little things. I'm not too worried about upgrading this pistol in particular. I'm going to use it until I have enough money to buy a real gun. I see someone started with a mine already. Those are deadly. They will kill a shark as soon as they touch it. Basically, any shark in the game will die instantly. However, if humans are around, we will also blow up, which I am not as big of a fan of. So that's Steve. That's our little robot friend. The conditions of this game are actually relatively easy. We win if Steve gets to the end, which there's like a set amount of objectives, as long as one diver is alive. That was my fault. You know, there's 2 sharks, and I kind of thought to myself, I see 1 shark, I could probably get a couple shots on him, but that's totally me. At the beginning, it can be kind of hard to kill the sharks, because their health doesn't increase dramatically, so you just basically have to lose as few lives as possible. Both teams have lives. If the other team runs out of lives, the game ends immediately. If this is destroyed entirely, we lose instantly, which is unfortunate. If it gets to the end, we win, as long as somebody's left alive, because obviously it can't keep going once everyone's dead. There went the shark. This is a little bit of a stressful game for me. I'm actually afraid of deep water in real life. This game isn't too bad, just because I like the clarity that it gives you. You can see quite a lot. But it actually does make me nervous. He's trying to bait the shark in. I don't want to go too near this mine, because I feel like a shark's going to try to cut us off, but if they go for Steve, they can damage him, so it's kind of that really rough spot where you just have to kind of commit. We're gonna need a lot more money too if we intend to get any good items. Right now I'm sitting at 2100, which is enough to buy some low tier late guns, but nothing spectacular. You can put up kinds of buoys and things to see where sharks are coming from, but they're only so helpful. Sharks can also heal, so small bullets on them is not as effective as you might think. Just because if they do get away. You also get to knife them when they grab you. That's the only reason I survived that, obviously. It only does a little bit of damage, but that shark is a particularly low health shark, and I had already shot him, so that gave me a small benefit there. We're doing well on lives. You expect the humans to be ahead on lives for the start, because the sharks really don't do as much. I don't know why I thought it was still alive. They aren't expected to do as much until they get some evolutions, so it's kind of benefiting an aggressive style of play to start. In my experience, anyway. I'm very low tier, if you will, but... Oh, there's medkit down there. That'll help. Oh gosh. Alright, easy death for me, that's okay. I'm gonna come back with some good money. Alright, so we're gonna sell this. I could get the spear gun, or I could get something like the LJ-10 volley. I think I'd rather this, because it gives me an ability, to pretty much destroy them. And now I'm going to start buying consumables too. They're very helpful to have these sorts of things. These consumables are what win games in my experience. This is a shark shield, and it's just great. It makes it so that you're hidden from the sharks. They can see the outlines of all humans in the game. So this kind of thing lets the sharks not know where we are. They can destroy it, that's why I place it in a very precarious position. I'm hoping that they don't get the chance to touch it. And so now they're going to be incentivized just to run in basically haphazardly. It only lasts so long, obviously, it's already gone. But even just buying us that time got us a shark kill, because he was a little nervous about walking in. And it helped buy time, because, you know, we're on our third objective right now. You can see at the top left of the screen. We just need to buy time. And that heartbeat indicates the shark's close, in case that wasn't obvious. Got risky. I don't know, I just felt like it. Everyone money back to Steve so we get some more consumables if we die. Actually doing pretty good. Ha! Shark games, I love it. What's up, Jack Hollyoff? I love playing games with like a monster of some sort recently. It's just been my cup of tea. Yeah, we're pretty ahead now. Granted, they could turn this around in theory, but I find it unlikely. Steve has to finish this last vault, which is in this room right here. There's different maps, obviously. And we just have to get out. So even if the Sharks start winning, I find it unlikely that they'll kill us 23 times, because obviously our current lives plus our reserve lives. People are walking out there and they're throwing their lives away because they're so concerned with kills. And unfortunately, in a game like this, that's not what it's about. They have plenty of lives, it's unlikely. I did. I took a quick look at it. I didn't get the chance to look too much, though. These guys are actually really good at getting these consumables. I'm not dying that much. I've only died 4 times compared to... Well, I guess the average is 4 right now, but... Oh, maybe that's kills and assists. I'm sorry. I don't know how many times people have died, but I've only died a couple times, and I feel like they've been dying a lot more, so I haven't had the chance to buy consumables because I'm not dead. Alright, this game's basically a lock, because Steve's about to finish, and there's no way we die this many times before he's done. They could start hitting Steve because it slows him down, but... it's unlikely. Actually, is damaged. There. So even in a really rough situation, it's unlikely that anything goes that wrong. I'm actually doing quite helpful. I'm not doing as good as Ash's Milkori, but I'm doing fine. Some extra ammo, love it. There's where he's going. I'm a coward and don't want to die with my giant kill streak, so... Just ripping him up real quick at the end. Just to pad that victory, right? He's going to attach that magnet and go up and we win. I love that unstoppable. Oh, it makes me look good too. Love it. They give you some awards, just show how well you did. My one singular gigantic streak, which helps a lot. I'm nice, unlike some people, and I always try to... You know, most people disconnected already. Try to be a nice guy, you know. We won, we don't need to shove it in their faces. I've been a shark before, and people have just, like, crapped all over me. So, despite my terrible skill with the shark, I'll be a shark this time. No, he also gives these weird things. One thing I don't like about depth, it's like now you're bronze 1 in the long distance kills leaderboard. The diver total score leaderboard. That don't make sense. Diver kill streaks leaderboard. They have like 20 different leaderboards that you can be part of, and they'll update you frequently. And it's like, I don't like, you shouldn't have like all these different leaderboards. It just seems strange to me, you know. So you get all kinds of updates on that. If you're new to depth, you also have to unlock some of the guns and sharks. It's easy though, because basically you go into this when you start the game. When I'm looking at my guns that I could buy, or you know, the sharks that I can play, it'll tell you what you need to unlock them. Like if I hovered over the oceanic white tip, it'll tell me, because it'll be grayed out, that I can't play it and I have to do something with the goblin shark first, which I know is factual. I think I might be a great white just because of that ridiculous durability. If he's a Mako, then I think a great white is going to work out well here. Yeah, it's just a really tanky class. It has a lot of health and stuff. You start with some evolution points, but there's almost nothing in the game that you can buy with that. His special ability is that Juggernaut, he takes less damage from everything for a little while. The duration isn't huge, but it's basically right when you enter the room and like people start shooting at you, you activate it, and it gives you that chance to just kill somebody and get out. I usually take their suggested things just because I don't feel like I know enough about the game to get into it. So I can look at all the evolutions, and there's not like that many, but there's enough that it gets a little bit more complex than I would like to get into. And for everybody curious, no, you don't get them all. I don't think I've ever had a game, even when I was doing well, that you can get them all, because you're competing with another shark over kills to get your evolution points. So the chances of you actually being able to get that many points is so low. Alright, be the shark. So I can see where they are at all times because of Steve. People blink in and out, basically. It's to make it not entirely unfair against divers. The game is relatively well balanced at the higher level. At the low level, I guess it's mostly diver orientated. A 1-for-1 trade is fine with me at the beginning. I saw my opportunity and I said I'll definitely get a kill off this. This is to adapt for his low speed. The Great White's actually one of the slowest sharks in the game, so as soon as I didn't read that one before, but yes, absolutely important. I'm a slow jerk. He's poisoned me. That's unfortunate. It's very hard to keep up with people when you're a slow creature like that. I was hoping my friend would go in, but he's at low health. He's trying to heal off seals and stuff. Unfortunately, that's not really worth it. You just need to go in, honestly. Did some damage. It's not too bad. Killed someone, got damage. It's 10 evolution points per kill, so unfortunately every 2 kills is when I'll get something. Some cost more or less, but most of them, at least that cost. We need to get more kills and be more aggressive. I don't know what he's doing, but he's kind of like... He needs to go in. I'm supposed to be the distracting shark while he takes people out, and I'm not really seeing him do much, and he's probably going to throw this game if he continues to be that way. You kind of need all-out aggression at the beginning before they get money. Because they're going to punish us a lot harder once they have shark shields. I'm pretty salty now that I missed that. Upsets me a little bit, I'll be honest. To upgrade my my Juggernaut so that I can make sure I live. I didn't get that second guy, which makes me a little bit sad, but that's okay. He's so weak that my friend should get him. I hit the robot on the way in because if I hit Steve, it slows him down. So now he's not going to be there to you know, it takes him a second to get started again, so that kind of bought us time. It's only like a, you know, 3 to 5 seconds or something, but... Oh, instant death. Love it. Ah, what are you gonna do? Okay, good. My friend picked up a kill. I love it. What's next? I might need double fins. That's good. It's cheap too. At this point, I need economy evolutions. I didn't see him. He didn't appear on my, at least not to my vision. Did not appear on my peripheral. So, what was I gonna do? Let's see. Now might be a good time to eat some seals. They're hard to find though. They're like really far, which I hate. I'm still bleeding. Better not die for this. I'm bleeding. Oh, he put a bleed on me that still lasted? That was so long. Oh my gosh. See, this is what inexperience of the game will get you. Alright, I can dart more often, so... I think that guy's weak, so I'm gonna try to aim for him if I can. He was, that's true. Got 2 kills, hit the robot. Definitely a good jump in there. We're doing just fine with the kill to death right now. It's fine to be a little bit behind the sharks, in my experience. Granted, I feel like we should have hit this point a little earlier. Meaning getting them down to this number earlier, but... That's rough. That's a tough situation to be in. He's just too fast for me. Being slow has its negatives. Well, even with that damage reduction, because I just hit it at the last second, it did not matter. That's the sad thing about the game. Sometimes as a shark, when you're just worse than the other team, it can feel pretty frustrating because you're just going to get crapped on. Alright, good. My friend did get a kill too, so that's good. They have a lot of ammo modifiers, so I'm definitely going to take that. Placoid. Whatever it was, scales. It's not always ideal to like go for the situational if you don't know what you're doing, but I feel like I know enough to know that the irritating poison and stuff is frustrating. Wow, one-shotted. Okay, that's unfortunate. Get a harpoon extinguisher. Just extinguished me. Unfortunately, we're running lower on lives now, but... And we need to be, because he's heading to the last location before the last location. We're starting to get some evolution points, too, which is exactly what we need. I think Vitalize Friendly is the way to go. What's up, Falcon? Just playing some depth. Losing a little bit, but that's okay. They put down a shark shield. I'm gonna wait until somebody shows themselves, like that guy. I'll let my cooldown come off. My ability come off cooldown. Oh god, no, I won't. That's why. He's greedy too. He should be punished for that, but you know he won't. This way I can just Juggernaut repeatedly, back to back, as long as I get a kill. That's why it's a good ability. And see, now the pressure's on. Now we're in a good spot, because in theory, our 2 lives should be enough to... They haven't used nets or anything, but I have to take a risk at some point. Where is it? Can't even see them. There they are. Kind of far away. I have no idea where we're going. I'll be honest. Probably here. Unfortunately, I feel like my guys let me down. I'm 6 kills up on him. And he didn't even get a kill there, so we probably just lose. It's unfortunate, but it's life. And he's our last life, so we lose. Unfortunately, him only getting 11 kills. He didn't do... I made mistakes too, don't get me wrong, but I feel like he just didn't do what he's supposed to do. That's a Mako. He's supposed to wait till I go in and then just run in and kill somebody, basically, for free. And unfortunately, he didn't. That's one of the problems of this game. It gets really frustrating when you're a shark, when you don't have coordination with your fellow shark. Why it's best to play in groups instead of just playing, you know, solo, because I find that being a shark is one of the most frustrating things in the world when you're losing. Because you go in, you die. You go in, you die. Like, repeatedly. That's why I like to be divers instead. They have a bunch of emotes, which are fun. I'm a big fan. Definitely a good thing to put into any game. You can put a lot of stuff on like basic weapons, I guess, as an economy version of something else if you were feeling like you didn't want to upgrade without like thousands of dollars, but I don't know. I never bother. The session of depth. I mean, we won our first diver game. We just lost our shark game in a very depressing way because we were close, I would say. And now we are playing diver again. As a hammerhead shark, which is unfortunate. Hammerhead sharks are really annoying. Hammerhead sharks are specifically annoying because they slam you into stuff and kill you basically instantly. We're gonna lose horribly. These guys are way better than us. The matchmaking is pretty terrible, I would say, in this game. It never seems to have fair matches. And one thing I've never understood, and I'm sure I'm doing something wrong, or I'm just imagining things, but the sharks on their team always seem to be here, right? Like, we'll kill both sharks, which hasn't really happened yet, but we'll kill both sharks, and suddenly the heartbeat's already there. It's like they spawn near enough that, like, they're already ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna lose horribly. We are so far behind right now. That helped. That was a good mine. Oh, we have a little reprieve. I can't really go out and get money because... Me still being alive is it's very good. So close to death too. He's so low. Alright. Can I buy an actual weapon? Probably not, right? Spear gun costs 2,200, so I'm gonna get a shark shield. No, I'm gonna get mines actually. Mines are a cheap way to sometimes get ahead. That's kind of a bad place. Oh my god, he has so much health. There's no way we win this. We're doomed. They're just way better than us. You can see this guy Shemp has 18 kills on us already. We're about to be out of the game, and we just started the game. We're at objective number 2. Yep, we're already out. And I would just say this is like the poorest excuse of a matchmaking. This is like playing Dota at 800 MMR, because like I'm a beginner of this game, and being matched with somebody who's immortal. You know, like they're so notably ahead of our team in general. I mean, obviously it's not just me. Everybody's dying. At least they're going down respectably. I got a treasure anyway, so that's nice. Huh. That's one game, Falcon. It's only one game has been a horrible loss. That was terrible, though. I hate the matchmaking of depth. It's like, it's the worst part of the entire game. That's why I like playing with custom lobbies, just to play with your own people. All good. Oh, a shark. Nice. That's fun. Alright, so I'm going, before I start matchmaking, I am going to wait like 30 seconds because, that way there's less of a chance I end up with those guys because they should find a match. Because the last thing I want is to face the same sharks again. It's happened to me before when I was playing with Drevo. We had the same guy as Shark like every game. And he was just notably better than us. It was very frustrating. It's also frustrating because it's like Dota. Like, you can be a really good carry, but in the early game, if your supports are like really crappy, you're gonna look terrible because you're just gonna die all the time because you have nobody watching your back. And it's kind of the same thing, right? Like, I didn't do that great that time, but like I can be a good diver, but if my other divers are terrible, I'm just gonna get jumped by every shark because they're just gonna run into the room, run into me, and I die because everybody else is either outside, basically staying away, which they shouldn't do because they'll just destroy Steve, or they just don't shoot. Like, they're in the corners doing nothing, and then the shark runs in for free, hits me first, and it's a disaster, which can be very frustrating, of course. Shouldn't be a problem, but we'll see. That's interesting. They're advertising an entirely different game, and it doesn't actually look that bad. Funny enough. It looks similar to Depth. I was just reading, because you guys can't see that page. I was reading it real quick, and it looks like it's like Depth, but I don't think anybody plays as the sharks, so it looked like. You're instead playing with other humans against them, and you try to get them killed by the sharks. So it seemed, which could be an interesting idea. I sometimes switch up my sidearms to see exactly how it will affect the game. I try to, like, feel it out. Oh, and Falcon, what game do you think I'd play instead? Did you have a game in mind, or are you just saying in general? Because I already talked about the possibility of playing this for only part of the time. So if I was to play another game, what would you be suggesting? Because obviously you have to have an idea in mind. Well, gotta have an idea, my man. Can't just make open suggestions like that. What bothers me is other people were in that room and also heard that banging, and not a single person shot it. I just had to stab that shark and just died. Alright, people shot it that time. I saw it take damage. And it kind of stinks when you're like this, just because, like, I'm the one dying. Our team is doing fine as a whole. Shark got messed up. How's he not dead? I need ammo, so I have to go out that way. Oh my gosh, that shark is no fun. The health is obnoxious. The health is ridiculous. The bull shark. I hate it. Huh. Yeah, I saw it. It didn't look like anything spectacular, like as in that I wanted to play immediately. Not that it looks bad. Just... Nice. That actually saved me. Nice. So we're doing pretty bad right now. Pretty terrible, but we could still come back from this. There we go. Solid kill, love it. Yeah, I know. I saw you say on the Discord. Oh, ha! The other hole. I kind of hope they get a chance there. I'm pretty broke after that, so that's about all I got. Even switch back to my weapons. I feel like he just died too. That's one thing I get about whenever I'm spawning Instant Shark, I feel like I'm nowhere near. We're just not doing enough damage. This bull shark is ruining us. I'm not getting any money either. And that accuracy, lack of accuracy isn't helping me. I knew I might die from my mistake there. I was trying to give us some vision of the outside, but we are so doomed. That's the saddest thing about this whole jazz. We just don't have enough lives left. That helps. Stress. Ooh, yes. A little money for our friends. He just hit me and I died instantly. Such is life. Alright, so now that I have the ability to buy something, I can buy a shark shields. I can upgrade this with bleed, I guess. Me missing both those shots was the end of us. I mean, we probably would have died anyway, but that ruined all chance. Sad. We were kind of close there. At least he finished his last little thing there. I just think we were a little outmatched. Everybody was so afraid to go out and get money that we were really broke. We should have had those guns that we had a lot earlier. This is one of the problems. It's kind of like playing, you know, Deceit without a group of friends. Sometimes people just make irrational decisions. I mean, our friends make irrational decisions too, but play Deceit like just random. A lot of people just act strangely, you know what I mean? Like, I've met people who literally have thrown. I mean, I'm not sure if it's been on stream or not, but I've had people online who have literally thrown. Like a regular person, they're not infected at all. We had 2 confirmed infected die, and they just shot me on purpose just to prevent me from getting to the door. I've had worse things than that too, people who just threw on purpose. Like, I remember that I've had like weird games, like I don't remember, but like I was proven because I antidoted 2 people, yet an innocent person decided to lethal me. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Afro. I want to play Deceit actually. If we can get enough of our friends going after I've done some good depth exploration, that we can definitely play some Deceit, that would be cool. Just do a quick restart of the stream, put them as separate videos on YouTube, that would be fun. Whew. I like the crown. I'm jealous of people who have these cosmetics. I want to wear a crown. Why am I stuck? I dropped my money there because in theory somebody can get it now. I got entirely lost. I guess that's because of no knowledge of the map. Got revenge though, so I feel pretty good about that. There's my gold. I actually found my bag too. Well, I can't complain too much. Sharks aren't really being that aggressive. I'm a little surprised by that. You do get money when the safe opens, which makes me very happy. It's a big way to kind of catch up. Oh gosh, that really did surprise me. I had no idea that was coming. I could buy a real weapon now, right? Maybe I'll go for something that I don't normally go for. Sometimes I go for a spear gun, but... Unfortunately got brought all the way out of there because they refused to stay anywhere near Steve. And that's what you get. Life lesson learned. Best friends forever. We're doing pretty well. I can't really complain too much. Threw my money either way, so if it didn't hit, then that's fine. I think it did it. I didn't hear it, but... We're doing pretty well. We're ahead in numbers. We're at a relatively good spot as far as Steve is concerned. Wow. Ah. He just like, even though it was only 2 kills, he potentially won us that game by killing those 2 sharks. This has bought us a lot of time. And saved potential lives too. Kinda like I just did. I'm actually lost down here, which is really sad. Because I would 100% go back up if I knew where I was. There we go. Nice, got a good team. Against sharks that don't have as much health, this is an amazing gun because it's an instant kill for against most sharks. Not all, though. There, Hail Mary. I got an achievement. I knew if you throw in the far enough, you got an achievement. I just wasn't sure how far I'd have to throw it from, but it worked. No! No! I hadn't died for a while. I have Toxic already. I think that Sonar is really good, and I like to have a night vision scope. It's kind of fun. I'll buy a Shark Shield just to help us stick around. They're sneaking up on me if I'm facing the correct way. Well, we might win by killing them if they're too aggressive. That's probably what's going to happen. They're probably just going to attack. They know they can't win anyway. Try not to die, that's my goal. GG. They mad. Sava ship is anyway. Oh well, such is life. I love getting things like Unstoppable. A lot of us, multiple of us were like Unstoppable or similar. It does suck to be a shark, by the way. I hate being a shark sometimes because you just get sniped from like across the map, and it's like, ugh. You just wish for death, and they give it to you when you realize you didn't really want death. Yeah, but if we can get a big enough crew like Falcon and Afro to play something like Deceit or something like whatever, any game that we've played before, basically, just give, you know, see if you get the people together, because I'm having fun with Depth, but when the time does come, I'll be ready to swap out. Depth's like a good couple hour game, 6 hours maybe not, might get frustrating. I'll tell you that. The game actually really doesn't rage me sometimes. The last match was really good, but sometimes I'm just like, ugh. Just reading some of these. Maybe I should get hydroacoustics and so I'm better if I'm a shark. Just start with that. Because, being able to tell where people are, like, more often could really help me avoid getting shot from behind, which is one of the problems. But I don't know. Alright, I am prepared. One of my teammates is the same. Nothing else, though. One thing I need to understand is why I always give up first blood as a human, a diver. Because whenever I seem to... I'm like, oh, stick close to Steve. I get picked off by a shark. Stay behind and get gold. I get picked off by a shark. I don't know if it's like maybe moving faster makes you more, you know, seen by the sharks. I'm not really sure. But it does stink. I feel pretty left out. These guys all have crowns. And that cool mask, too. Jealous. I was just thinking to myself, I guess there would be a lot of swords underwater, because like you find a lot of swords and shields and stuff. And I guess that's true, because like a lot of boats, you know, sank long ago. I feel like my team is not the best at shooting, because I shot that shark a ton the whole time, and I feel like there wasn't a whole lot of help coming, you know. Next time I die, I'll have a good gun. So. Going farther out gets you more treasure, and there's actually ways to get treasure more efficiently. It's usually risky. These sharks don't seem particularly aggressive, so I can punish them for it. I say right before I die, of course. I think I'll sell that. I'll buy a spear gun, and then I will... I'll buy the DPV. The reason you use this is because you do this. And it just absorbs gold. Please, my golds! Okay, well, of course, nobody else was covering anything. So even though we just got here with Steve, I immediately died. So all that gold was basically nothing. So now when I use it... I can get a ton of gold. Shark seems to be chasing me too. And see, I just got 900 gold for my team. Ooh. I am going to die. Actually, at that rate, I should probably still get more treasure. Gonna die anyway, right? If they catch me, so I might as well make a risky play. Making my team rich. That's the goal. See, I knew I was gonna die anyway, so at least that way my team can be ready for it. Now that I'm dead, I can also buy like a shark shield and upgrade this with toxic and drag. I'm actually not gonna use the scope. I don't really like them anyway. They got both, so I should actually take advantage of this. Government bailout is interesting. Most of my team's doing the same thing. There's actually not that much gold left. We need to stop playing aggressively now. We have so much money, it's fine. I saw it come through, but I couldn't follow it. If I put the shark shield down, that actually would have been a good idea. I don't know why I assisted that. That shark must not have healed from one of the times it killed me, I guess. I just wanted to use the function to see any remaining treasure in the area. That'll help. I don't know where my team is. Like, they're way out there. Like, I guess they're, like, getting treasure. Toxic should kill that shark. Yep. I would be really mad if I was that shark. I just like popped out and just snagged him. Alright, I guess I can go get money now. Game's over. Scrooge McDiver. Nice. I can see my achievement progress keep popping up too, just for getting enough money in general. I think it's about to run out. Oh, actually, the game's about to be over. I should just get back there. It's already over. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Scrooge McDiver cashed in 60 pieces of loose treasure. That's a lot. I didn't get the same, like a high score like everybody else because they were killing a lot, so what are you gonna do? Alright, we're back to playing as Shark, at least for a game. Might as well. I think I might play as a Hammerhead. Maybe. I never really played the bull shark before. I should play that. There's a little tiny spider just floating down. No thanks. Now it's on the floor, living down there. I'm okay with that. It's like wicked tiny. Trying to think about like maybe the bull shark might be the fit for me. I'm not sure. So basically, the more divers around, is that the deal? I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll play. Penetrating, that's interesting. I was looking at available different guns. I'm just thinking about what I might want to buy. Yeah, maybe I'll play the bull shark, test it out. Because that seems like it could be nice. Having extra health and stuff on top of an already, you know, pretty tanky shark, to my understanding, could be really nice. Let's go. I don't know. Yeah, maybe the bull's the shark for me. I'm not really sure. We'll see. I have a Mako shark. Everybody loves the Mako shark. I don't know. Not sure right now. It's just like you know. stamina go up a little bit. Did I get him too? No, I don't think so. More health. He was waiting, unfortunately. But you had to open it at some point, so I'll take it. Oops. We need more, we're doing well on lives right now, thankfully, but we need more thanks to my partner here. I was gonna die anyway, I figured just hit it. It gives us some time to respawn. Now my ability gives me a lot of health and damage, which is really good. Bought some time for my friend there. I'm gonna die anyway, it doesn't really matter. Raise my max health and everything, but that doesn't raise my current health, I guess. I just tested that, so now I know. Being tagged is unfortunate. Lets everybody see me. We're doing great though. They really just started and they're already having a lot of problems. Just doing these straight trades is worth it for us because we're getting a lot of evolution points. I was hoping you come around that way, but my friend did take advantage of it, so I'll take it for what it's worth. Keep taking kills, as long as I can. That's good. Be faster. I need speed. Makes me so mad. Come on, get him. Uh-oh, I died of bleed. Yep, I died of bleed. Bleed stinks. I might need to get a Placoid scales or something, whatever it is. We're winning anyway, but charging it up. Punish that behavior that I don't like very much. Him sitting out there ready to kill us. That's what he gets, right? He dies. He's buying good time for us by just hitting our good friend. El Toro, I got an achievement. Hooray. Being the bull shark, getting enough kills. Yeah, I think that this was good here. Just get a little bit tankier. They don't have that many lives left anyway, so we'll just kind of do what we have to do. Went right under the mines, but unfortunately couldn't do it. They're only gonna have 3 divers. We have so many lives. Since we've been making all these even trades, or better, there's not much they can do. I beat the shark shield for my friends, so I'll take it. Just waiting to gain rage here. It's actually hard to get in there. My maker friend killed one of them though, so. Last guy. Shouldn't be too rough for us. Ooh, wow. He just destroyed me. That shocked me, actually. Nice kill. Nice kill. He did way better than me. He got a ton of kills. Nah, everybody just try hard immediately. I don't care what they have to say. If you claim try hard, then obviously you are just looking for an excuse why you lost. Because if you play a game casually, then you shouldn't care if you win or lose, right? It's like, oh, I lost. Like, no big deal. Like, you shouldn't begrudge people who play the game and intend to win, as games are innately competitive. People just use it as a way to be like, oh, you try too hard, so, like, you winning is bad. And it's like, no, like, me winning, it wasn't even about me, it was about the other guy, but in a different circumstance. Me winning is good because I am invested in me winning. You're not going to belittle my victory by claiming that I only won because I try too hard. I take pride in the fact that I try too hard. Like Dota. It's like, yes, I have like 4,000 hours in Dota. I'm not that amazing, but I'm relatively good, I would say, compared to the average person who plays the game. Like, that's just life. Like, you just have to accept that if you're not willing to put in the time or effort, like, some people are going to beat you. You can complain that you shouldn't be matched with them. That's totally fair. That's an entirely different argument. But, like, you don't begrudge the person. People judge pub matches and sort of like that, too. Like, oh, you're using smoke. Like, you're such a tryhard. It's a pub match. Like, relax. And it's like, what do you mean relax? Like, just because I'm playing a regular public unranked match doesn't mean I don't intend to win this random public unranked match. I'm still going to use everything in my arsenal. I just didn't want the stress of the win having anything greater like MMR hanging on it, / playing with people who are worse than me anyway. Or better. Too much better as well would do the same thing. I don't know. The Bull Shark was okay. I didn't love it. I'll try some Hammerhead. I'm not a big fan of the Goblin Shark. It's okay. A lot of these people are from the last game too. Not my partner, but the rest of them. So hopefully I can dominate them all over again. My stamina control is very poor. starting I could have had. Ran into the railing. That railing was actually the death of me. I would have died anyway, obviously, but I would have maybe gotten farther along. Darn. We have an okay start. I do like to get kills. Huh. He did get a kill before he died, so fair trade. Oh, they're coming in here? That's kind of problematic in a way, but... Powerful Tail's expensive, unfortunately, so... I need that very badly for my kit here. I didn't even get a kill? The thrash damage in this thing sucks. The bot got me. Darn. So expensive. Unfortunately, we're not doing as spectacularly as I would hope. That makes me so mad. Makes me so mad. Just get the... I obviously gonna die here. Some people are really good at dodging, and I'm really poor at lunging. Hammerhead's not entirely mobile. Not very mobile once you get in. Like once you, if you miss the first lunge and you're kind of like in the middle of open water, you just kind of die. I'm gonna die to this toxin anyway. I hope maybe it would just like stop, but it's okay. Got the kills I needed to get Powerful Tail. And I can slam people into walls. And I guess die instantly, by the way. I have no idea what happened there. Honestly. I hit the guy in instant death. I guess I got shot by a spear gun. Harpoon gun or whatever. Yeah, that guy who has that harpoon gun, EU boy, is just gonna destroy us both. He seems like he's good with it too, and that's one of the problems. I don't even know how I died that time. I guess I must have been hit with a spear gun, lived, and then got stabbed. Because it's just instantaneous death. This is a little frustrating, I'll be honest. We were doing okay, but now we're doomed. Not doomed, but I managed to get stuck in the door. My incredible skill is obviously matched by nobody. I got a kill too. I didn't get any I feel like I didn't get any evolution points. Toxin is not too heavy, so I should be okay. Actually, I can also do this. Yeah, we're gonna lose here, unfortunately. I don't even blame my partner. Doing his the best he can. Unfortunately, some of them are just too good for like the skill I have. I got tracked. I don't even know how I got tracked. Oh, these are our last lives, so what are you gonna do? That's what he said. I mean, Steve was already going to the boat anyway, but what are you gonna do? It's a good game. Depth's fine. It's a little older though. I don't know for anybody who's curious about its actual like. It came out years ago. Like I want to say like 5 years ago, something like that. Something ridiculous. It's just been going strong. They keep releasing sharks and more stuff. So it still has a notably sized community if I remember correctly. Oh, you can mute people. Oh, I see it now. There's no report system in this game, and it irks me because I once played with a player who was like so toxic, and there's nothing I could do about it. That's just left. Like they just hid for a long time as a human. They just like ran away. Like early in the game too. It was the worst part. help! Nobody killed him. Even after I died. Got him. I feel pretty exposed in this game. It's like one of my fears. I hate when a shark just dashed a bunch, you know they can't dash again, so it's not too risky of a strat to poke out if the other shark's dead. No, he has so much health. Oh my gosh. He's a great white, I didn't even realize. Cheap little mine, just keep us going. Because I can want to save money for a gun all I want. Good assists. Of course it came that way, right? Why not? Both sharks going for me actively, which I think is hilarious. I want a harpoon actually, but I have to do something else until I can get that much money. Top of our game right now, our side. I feel pretty good about that. That guy helped me actually, that was nice. I think I'm gonna upgrade my pistols temporarily, just like make them more efficient so I can save money for a bigger gun. Maybe not. This game is kind of going really fast. Oh, double kill. Ooh. Feels so good. Oh, Steve, don't leave me. Steve, come back. Stevie, come back. There we go. I have a lot of assists too. This is good. This is going well. Loving it. I do need ammo. Okay with dying there. As long as Spoon, yeah, he did. He died too. Alright, I think I have to just buy anything really. Big fan of the spear gun, so I'll buy that. I'll sell this. I'll add toxic to it. Toxic does the job. Lives-wise, we're doing alright. We're not behind, but we're certainly not, like... Shoot it! Oh. Kunai's going for me, like, exclusively. It's very upsetting. I'll buy, some other stuff. This will last till the end. It just buys us time. Out of that room, dude. It's not worth it. We can just as easily, you know, just go into the next room and be ready to fight. Missed a ton of shots, but at least he went down. Embarrassing. Oh, yes. Now that's how we start to catch up. No. Why me? Got a shark shield again, so... Oh, crap. He got blown into pieces. That was kind of nice. Just gonna get him back. Do not have a ton of lives, but that helped a lot. They're going to be ultra aggressive as we try to get out of here, which is unfortunate because we don't have a lot of lives to awesome. Boom. That might have saved us too. Not just me alone, but the play as a whole with my other teammates. Most valuable player. Nice. Ugh, I love it. It wasn't by that much either. They were catching up, but I just had a good amount of kills, a good amount of assists. Me and him actually did similarly, but I think I got more gold, so. Oh, that feels good. Those are the matches that make it worth it. We just like keep living, you keep getting double kills, like, oh, it's good. I think I'll play a little while longer, at least for depth, then we'll see what we switch to. My Steam overlay is freezing now thanks to the game starting. Welcome, welcome, a useless count / infurry. I know, whenever I only remind you out of love, infurry. And by the way, of our earlier conversation, entirely unrelated. You definitely need to. I don't want that. You definitely need to come play Super Mario Party with me because there is a lot of I don't know what's going on over there, but there's a lot of very interesting game modes that are actually pretty good. Oh, you'll have fun, no worries. There's a lot of like weird things. I can't even explain it. It would take too long. Way too long. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. What's that shark all about? It's probably gonna lose. I'm just taking a guess solely on the fact that shark had a lot of cosmetics. Could be chance based, could be money based. But definitely made me feel uncomfortable. I feel scared and alone. You value your enjoyment of life? It's a good game, actually. It's probably one of the best Mario Parties I've ever played, up there with Mario Party 3. And great to for me judging I haven't played 4 through 8 a whole lot. I need some quick killing potential going on over here. Oh my god, that dash range. It's not fierce. A low health shark too. I just need something better than what I have right now. Maybe bleed would be good on that. That monstrous creature that pretends it's a shark. Who only seems to go for me, by the way. Oh my god, my team. They saved me. I'm gonna die anyway, but just being alive long enough to continue this is... That's pretty sad. That's pretty sad. Ah ha ha ha. No, I just wanted some money. No, I don't play Dodo on the stage, Ruckus. Dodo's only Tuesdays and Thursdays. Again, this guy has like such a problem with me. Like maybe it's that I'm standing in like weird areas or something. I don't know, but I feel personally attacked. I know I upgraded and all, but I need to get something better. Our numbers are low, but... I'm not complaining. Nobody complained about numbers, Dracus. I couldn't handle both of them at once. That's rough. Being in open water sucks. We are really running out of lives here. We either have to come out with some crazy amount of kills for these sharks, or something. Whew. Steve is not going to be our victory here, by the way. We definitely 100% have to just kill. Unlikely that we win 6 to 10 though, but we could. Five to 9, not much better. I am bottom of our leaderboard right now. I feel pretty bad about it. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I do get the first revive. Good, I can upgrade this thing. Oh my gosh, really? I just put that down! I'm last. Came back. The pain. Much pain. Such sadness. Actually, now that 8 o'clock is rolling around, I think this is a perfect time to do something that I meant to do the other week. So last week, when I played Dead by Daylight, was that last week? Whatever. When I played Dead by Daylight, I couldn't play the monster at all. Thanks to the fact that we didn't have anybody to play with. But since, right now, we actually could play solo because nobody else is around to play Dead by Daylight, as I said, I'm going to take advantage of that. So I feel this was a good 2-hour video for... thank you, Falcon, for confirming. This was like a good 2-hour intro to depth. I'm going to end and restart the stream. So for those of you on YouTube, who this will be an entirely separate video of, I appreciate you guys on YouTube for watching, and I will see you next time.